Weather Words is a production of The Reporter, Delaware County's leading news source.
Good day to everyone on Thursday the 17th. And for the day anyway, it's going to be dry. In my thing in the paper, I said, what's normal anymore? Because you know what? This certainly hasn't been a normal summer at all. Believe it or not, our hottest day still was in the first week in June before summer ever started. We've never gotten above 90. In fact, we didn't get to 90. We got to 89 on that day. And you look at what's been happening, and we've actually been having what I would consider late September weather, because I remember going back to school teaching and sitting there in my classroom going, oh my God, it's so hot in here, I can't stand it. And yet, what have we looked at this past week? 79, 70, 79. Today might be the warmest day of the week of what's this week. We might get to 80. However, I'm also worried about what might happen tonight. I'll get to that in just a minute. None of us can say it's dry out there. You know, we had the 1.1 inches that you heard me report on Monday. Then we had 0.28 inches up until Tuesday morning. Then we had one day where nothing fell. And then we had 2 100ths last night, and I don't even know when that fell, but I put the ruler in the precipitation collector, and it said 2 100ths of an inch. And, oh, okay. Who can tell if it's dried out and damp? It's always damp. I mean, it's really a very, very strange thing that's happening. But what's coming through, and it won't be until tonight. In fact, you might be sleeping. In fact, I will be. It'll be 12 o'clock probably. It's a very nasty cold front. The other thing I'm getting tired of is tuning into what the Weather Service says and whatever, and have them at the end of their forecast, and maybe a scattered tornado. You know what? I don't remember a year ever where every time we were going to get a thunderstorm, they stuck a possibility of a tornado on it. But this is the year where every time we turn around, you got to worry. And what's coming through will be a rather cold front. Okay, tomorrow, you're going to wake up and we're going to be lucky to get out of the 60s tomorrow. Okay? And the winds that are going to pick up, they said the storms could be severe. Of course, they can't tell until it gets a little bit closer. But then again, they're talking about heavy downpours. So maybe tonight, 3/4 of an inch to an inch. Early tomorrow till about 9 or 10 o'clock, maybe another quarter. And then it's going to be a nice day. Except you'll probably need to put on a sweatshirt. I mean, it's like 66, 67 degrees is going to be our high. And even over the weekend, it's going to be fall-like weather. They say for the first 3 days of next week, maybe summer's coming back. We'll have to wait and see. We might get 80 or 81. But if you remember back, this time of the fair, you could put a sweatshirt on at night, but the daytimes are pretty warm out there. What we have had this entire summer is the worst humidity that I can remember. It's been day after day after day, and we don't seem to get a day that's dry. Right now, as I'm talking to you, the humidity is 93%, okay? In cleaning up everything, I finally found the thing to put outside my weather station that tells me the humidity. So it's now on the door so I can take a look at it and know what it's going to be. I put it away so I wouldn't lose it. Well, you know what happens when you put something away and you say, I know where it is? You find it years later. Well, it's outside the weather station right now, so I'll be able to tell from now on. But it's been humid, and even though we get 70 or 75 or 79, you step outside and say, it feels awful out here, okay? It's the humidity that doesn't evaporate your perspiration, and therefore you overheat. So anyway, the air conditioners haven't been on too much. One turned on in my house yesterday afternoon for about 10 minutes, and we won't be needing them for the next several days. We'll see what happens next week. I'm just getting tired of them keep saying severe storms are in the forecast. So be prepared for tonight. Just to be on the safe side, put things away that could blow away or stack your chairs, those kind of things that might be outside, because all you need is one real gust to cause damage. So just to be sure, and it's going to be late at night, so you won't even know. We might have a light show to see, but that's about it. So I hope not. Let's put it that way. I'd love to get a week of sunny weather. That's not in the forecast either, so be a little depressed, like I am. But if you're going to see the fair, go down today. It might be it won't be a soggy evening. That's not to say there's not mud down there right now. I'm not sure. I'm going down again tomorrow. And after the rain tomorrow, it won't be so bad a day. You'll be able to enjoy it. So there we are. Enjoy.
To subscribe or advertise, call 607-464-4009.